Welcome back, and thank you so much for staying with us. Now, today we are going to be opening the phone lines to hear from you what you think about gender-based violence. Are we normalizing it? Not just in Nigeria, I mean everywhere right now. And like I said, we are having this conversation because there was should I say, a man caught in the United Kingdom trying to abuse a teenager, and he was caught. And he said, well, this is something that is normal in Nigeria, and when things like that is being done to women in Nigeria, they don't report it. I mean, I don't know if you saw the story. I mean, I think I shared it with you yesterday, right, Maryam?
Yes, Fatima. It was
on Linda Ikeji's page that we saw that. He said, in his word, he said when the lady became upset, she noticed the behavior and she wasn't okay with it because he kept doing certain things to her. And when she became upset, he said that such behavior was normal in Nigeria and women there would not report it.
Of course, his name is Emmanuel Onwubiki. He's 36 and he's married with a child, Fatima.
Yes, I mean, the picture is there. Let me see how we can get it to share for you people to see what we are talking about. But then at this point, we just want to know, why are women not being supported to report abuses when they are abused? Why are they not being given the chance to report it? Why are they always being silenced? Why, when you try to say something, they'll tell you, oh no, don't say anything, for the sake of your reputation, for your family. I mean, I've seen just a story yesterday also in India, similar situation. Now, a young lady eloped with her boyfriend, and the mother killed herself, her children, her grandchildren, killed her mother, and then killed herself because her daughter eloped with a man. Oh. To them, it's embarrassing. To them, it's something that they cannot take. To them, it's a dent to their image, their reputation, how people are going to see them in that community. I mean, you can see the picture of the man that we're talking about, and you can see the story. He said, Nigerian man jailed for sexually assaulting teenage girl in UK told victims such behavior is normal in Nigeria and women won't report it. And that actually piqued my interest, and I was like, why would he even say that? That's not something he should say. I mean, I've seen where some people were born, jungle justice was carried out on them because the fathers or the mothers could not tolerate what was done to their children, or the communities.
And in a way, it's like throwing Nigeria in a bad light to the rest of the world, because this is something that's
because
everybody has seen it, and nobody is thinking Nigeria is
a clear example of what is happening to Senator Natasha right now, that she came out to speak about it. Even though I understand why some people don't want to report it, because even if they do, nothing is being done, and they end up putting themselves out there. But why is the society or the system not giving women the chance to comfortably come out and report, or talk about the kind of abuses that they go through? So this is what we are going to be talking to you about this morning, and we're throwing the open conversation to you to call in, share your thoughts and your opinions on what you think should be done, if women should be given the chance to talk about any sort of abuse. That's why we try to just leave it open, and we captioned it as gender-based. It could be a man going through this, it could be a woman going through, it could be anybody. Well, make sure you call in and stay away from your TV set when you do so. And if you can't join us on any of the numbers, make sure you send us WhatsApp message on the first number that is showing on your TV screen. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
I'm Maryam.
Good morning,
Mr. Abasekon. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Mr. Abasekon, we can't hear you very well. Can you
kindly speak up?
Okay, that's good. I have gone out this morning, but I said I must wait and hear from my daughter before going out.
Thank you so much.
Sincerely speaking, each time you come on board, and Maryam,
yeah,
I always appreciate your conversation.
Thank you.
I miss you during the morning hours.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I want to really appreciate the topic of today. It's a microcosm that is people that are extremely wicked. any person that does that.
Oh, Mr. Basekon, please do well to call us back. I think your call is distorted. We cannot hear you. So please do well to call us back again. We would definitely love to hear from you. Well, it's not just about physical abuse. We're talking about emotional, psychological, economic, verbal, non-verbal. It could be any form of abuse that we're talking about at this point. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Good morning. Your name and location, please.
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you. Can you hear us? Please, can you stay away from your TV set if we still have the caller?
I think we lost this caller.
Well, please do well to call us or send us WhatsApp message. We will definitely be here to read them out, and, share your opinions and your thoughts. Why are women not being given the chance? Why are people not given the chance to report abuses? Hello, good morning. Once again, Mr. Basekon, thank you so much for joining us back again.
Yeah, Mr. We are hearing you.
Hello?
Yeah, we can hear you now. We can hear you. Yeah.
I think the network is on.
Your network is not really clear right now. Maybe if you can send us a WhatsApp message. I really would have loved to hear from you, because these are our parents at this point. Anybody that, watches us, calls us every day to bless the station, to bless us for what we're doing. And, we look up to you people. At the end of the day, we learn from you. So please do call us so that we can learn one or two things from you, or send us a WhatsApp message so we can read out. Today, I think the network is trying to just mess everything up for us to hear from you. Well, we can't wait to hear from other callers that we normally hear from. And also, we won't mind having new callers and women also. Please do well to be joining the conversations. We're not here to harm you. We're just here to have a conversation with you to, for people to learn from you, to hear your opinions, what you think about this. Whether we like it or not, these are things that affects us generally. Whether it affects you, right in front of you or someone close to you, it's a matter that we need to talk about. What's your take about, how the society sees issues of abuses? It could be rape, it could be
that's what I was about to say,
abuse,
Fatima,
it could be violence of beating, it could be emotional, it could be any form. What do you think about that? Do you think there's a missing link that people are not really understanding what it means to show love, care for
I think aside it being the, gender-based violence, I see it as a very serious violation of human rights, and I think the most common gender-based violence is towards women in Nigeria, especially.
It's more towards
women, and the most common is the sexual abuse.
Yeah.
I think we have a caller.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and location, please. Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so I think we've lost the call. Please do well to call us back again because we can't hear you, so that we can have a conversation with you. Like we said, I'm waiting to see your WhatsApp messages as well for those that may not want to join the conversation via phone call. Just send us a WhatsApp message so that we can read out your opinions. And don't forget to put your name and your location also. So, yeah, you were saying about
we're talking about the sexual abuse
being more of women. Okay, let's pick this call. Hello, good morning. Please, can you turn down the volume of your TV?
She has a volume up.
All right, do well to call us back. Stay away from your TV set, so you can do well to join us again in case you're not able to, or you can send us a WhatsApp message if at all you're not able to reach us. Yeah, so the
sexual abuse, more especially rape, I think why women do not come out to talk about sexual abuse, like when they rape them, is because a lot of people here in Nigeria victimize the victim. You come out, cry about a rape case you have, and Okay, we have a caller, I think.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Fatima. Good morning, Maryam. This is Fatima calling from Idris.
Thank you
Good morning,
so
Mr.
much for
Fatima. Thank you
joining
for
us
joining
this
us.
morning.
Thank you.
All right, go ahead. What's your take on what we are talking about this morning?
Well, what we're talking about, people should not surprise. Even if they have zero reports on Nigerian issues. Because we have two governor reasons who are, they have given a woman absolute right and absolute freedom, and their rights have been protected under that reason. In Nigeria, it was only a ignorant person who was not aware of the rules and principles of these two religions that can invest in violence with a woman. But in the Western world, the reason why you are hearing these cases are rampant because they are practicing a free life. But here we have our own rules and regulations who is guiding us. So these cases and these issues will be very starty, very minimal. And you know, violence. Violence you can define it different geographical background.
Yeah.
And your custom. In some society, to somebody the back of a woman is an offense. But in a society it's normal. In a society to shoot a woman it is even something else. But in the society you can even hurt her. Even if you don't have any relationship with her.
Yeah.
So it is different. So what I'm trying to say here is, in Nigeria, alhamdulillah, we thank God, our people have protected our women, and our land and value of our custom has given women absolute right, absolute freedom, and she has been protected. So in the issue of the violence that we are talking about, so if you must report zero violence here in Nigeria if you take it that way. But still, something is happening somewhere. But our custom and our religion and our elders, they have solved this problem before it will get to the court or police station. That's the reason why people are very silent about it. Also, there is nothing to surprise about it. Even because our society has become corrupt nowadays. It's not due to take you to the police station or before we know. All your problems will resolve before your pastor or your imam or your church. You know, if they will solve the problem, you do not need to go to the court or you go to the police, and waste time. You can't go for a very civilized society that gives to us. Alhamdulillah, we can't go for that.
Yeah.
So I think that my church have a nice day.
Thank you so much, Shatima, for your contribution. I mean, he sounded angry. You know, you can hear that this is a father that has children. He has daughters. He has boys. And definitely he wouldn't be happy to see that his children will grow up to be abused by another man, or his boys abusing other women. So it begins from home, how you train your children, the values you instill in them, how you teach them to love one another, you teach them to love their neighbors, to care for their neighbors. And also, you know, another thing is also the kind of influence, the kind of friends they keep also matters. Because, you know, with the insecurities and everything happening, even on the road, you can see that women are being abused. A woman you don't even know from anywhere, they get abused. And
3 out of 10 gets abused every day.
I mean, in India, it's like every 1 minute, more than 10 to 15 women kill themselves because of one abuse or the other. And also in Nigeria, we don't even talk about the figures of, you know, people committing suicide because of the number of abuse. Yeah. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
I think we lost the call.
Okay, we've lost that call.
So
Please
another abuse that I wanted to talk
call
about
us and send us WhatsApp message in case you're not able to join us, or call. I can see that the network has been bad, so do well to please keep trying before we run out of time so we can hear from you. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Your name and location, please.
Idris, I'm calling from the... Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, so your network is breaking.
Okay. Can you?
Yes, we can hear you.
There's something I need to say. There's one guy I knew. He has a relationship with another woman. Right now, the other woman, there's somebody noticed their relationship. Now the other woman is trying to back out. But the young man said, I can't stand that. I'm telling the young people, don't just took advantage of her and want. Just say, let me throw it at the place.
We can barely pick what you're saying. Please, if you
The
can
line
do well
is
to call.
breaking, yeah.
Do well to call us, please, and send us a WhatsApp message also, because I can see that the network has been bad. It's possible because it's been raining.
Because of the rains, I think
it's not good
for
for people to call or for you people to reach out to us. So please do well to send us. I can see that we've started getting some WhatsApp messages. Do just make sure you keep sending them. When it's time, we can pick them once and for all before we end the conversation. So yes, we were talking about Fatima. I think he's the one caller that we've been able to speak with clearly, and we're able to pick one or two things that he has said, and it's really not should I say, it's not a happy thing for us to see a Nigerian man being caught outside the country and saying in Nigeria is a sort of normal thing for people to be abused. I mean, you saw the picture.
Thing to say.
So do well to join the conversation. You were saying?
I said that's a very disgusting and it's a disgrace to the whole nation, It's portraying Nigeria in a very bad light, like I said earlier. But another form of abuse that I think is not really talked about like that, it's taken serious sometimes, but it's the domestic violence, especially in marriages. And we have two types, it's like on the woman and on the men. Now, I'd like to talk about the men, but after this call, sorry.
All right. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sister.
Good morning. Your name and location, please.
My name is Raji Salim.
Thank you. You're joining us from where?
Katsina State, Katsina.
Oh, thank you so much for joining us, Rabi. Go ahead. What's your take?
Okay. The gender violence, particularly in Nigeria, it's not normal. Because the women must be up with the so in every way, that every place of war, women are withdrawn. So the issue of this, but we are hoping to see the president and the several adults provide a draconian moralize for the audience. If you look at the relative National Assembly, whenever women are there is no women government. And those women, they are often in every place because they will have a commission education to be a woman. And still when you see, so if the women are given chance, will perform better with men. So if you look at the most, what we are ministers. So even in the minister, tinubu cabinet, we have that cancer. So we want to see that we polite. We want to have a child, every aspect of government. Because we have the sympathy. And mostly the women have shot rather than men. They can help the time rather than men. So we are going to see authority with the up
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. Even though I was able to pick one or two things that he was saying, but then I couldn't, the network is just bad today.
Just so unkind today.
He said it's not normal, which I heard that women are very important. They need nurturing, they need caring. You need to listen to them, you need to understand their love language, their body language. There are a lot of things that you need to see for you to understand why women behave the way we behave. I mean, I'm not going to count myself. I wanted to say they behave because I'm also a woman, right? I mean, the mentality is just the same. We all have similarities, just as men have
like
similarities.
We have a meeting somewhere or the other.
It's encrypted in us that the behaviors are similar. So, but we can't help but also talk about the fact that men also are being abused in all the ramifications that we talked about, that women are being abused. There are men that are being beaten by their wives. There are men that are going through emotional abuses. They are going through financial abuses, to me, as far as I'm concerned, because, it when you say economy, the economy, one thing you look at is the financial aspect of it. Because when people have money, a lot of things will go easy. People will be happy. Wedding marriages will be happy, relationships will be happier, because when your partner is seeking or asking for something, she gets it. So I think, there will not be any need for raising voices, throwing punches, and what have you. Hello, good morning. Thank you so much for calling us back. I mean, maybe you have left where you are now, the network is clear. So go ahead, what's your take?
What I intend saying is that any man that does that is barbaric. It's local. It's not a real man. It's not sensible. It's a useless person. So I don't see myself having a daughter and somebody will come and decide a baby or a child of under 17. It is very wicked. And that man that did that act, is it in the UK? He has demons in his body. He's possessed. Because if you are not possessed, ordinarily you cannot go to that length of, defining a small girl of that magnitude. So we don't have that culture. In Nigeria, we don't have that culture. If we have that culture in his lineage, we don't have that culture. To this end, I want to add that women are vulnerable. Women are very important in the society, and they are weaker vessels. We should treat them. We should honor them. We should respect them. My daughter, I respect my daughter. I respect my wife. Sincerely speaking, every morning I tidy up the house before she wakes up. I'm already at 62. I don't keep myself without that. I make myself proactive. And now I'm ready to go to the market. I ask her to stay back. So you see, we must value what God has given us. They say they are our helpmates. Must we kill them because they are our helpmates? And must we defy them? No, we must not. We must be creative. How? By making them happy. Women talk a lot, yes. Men don't talk much. Yes, what do we need? You, at least when they are talking, just pay attention and laugh, continue to smile. And they will know that you are not a talking type. And once they know you are not a talking type, they will adjust it. Women learn faster than men, and they are more intelligent than men. Let me tell you, women are extremely intelligent. And men, they think they are very intelligent, they are deceiving themselves. Thank you, my daughter.
Thank you.
God bless all of you.
Thank you.
Trust you. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Abasekon.
I mean, he, one person we've not heard from is Mr. Ade, but I know that, there must be a good reason for that. But he made mention of how he has tidied up the house and he's going to the market. And I couldn't help but say, wow, in my mind.
I was smiling like,
there are few men that actually do that for their wives, even in their own homes. And what you see that nowadays, men are actually taking up the initiative to see that they help, they support their wives. And there are men, like you said, women talk too much. That's how we were built, that's how we are created by God. Let's pick this last call. Hello, good morning.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for calling us again.
My name is Oga Yagaru from Benue State.
Thank you so much for joining us, Oga.
You know, there's one thing that some of the men did not understand. God has given us a helper. Not that when you marry a wife doesn't mean you went and buy a slave. She is your bone. She's your wife. She's your sister. She's your mother. She's your friend. She's everything. So the left hand used to wash the right hand. The right hand used to help wash the left hand. So if you are with your wife, take it that she's your everything and you are everything. So you help the situation whereby you're supposed to help. You help. Not that you went and bought a slave. When you were marrying her, you say your wife and you love her. Not that when you brought her home, you don't have to explain. So we have to understand that. Without a wife in the house, you are useless. Women were useless. As you see women like this, we need not to joke with them. If you have a good housewife, in fact, without a wife, you will not progress. Any progress is behind man progress. That's a woman behind it. I'm telling you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Oga from Benue. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Please keep calling. We need to hear more of people calling to tell us, things like this. This is why we're here. Thank you so much.
And Fatima, I would like to add one thing, especially on domestic violence. I think personally that until we change our mentality in Nigeria, both genders. Ask a man what he wants in a woman he wants to marry, and he will just describe a slave for you. And ask a woman.
Yeah, I want a woman that will cook, that will wake up in the morning.
Exactly.
Like his Daniel song, 4 a.m. you cook breakfast.
Yeah, and ask a woman what she wants in a man she wants to marry, and just see her describe a poverty alleviation item or scheme or something. So with that, you mentioned about financial abuse. That is like a woman expecting too much from a man. I know a man is supposed to be a protector and provide security and everything, but sometimes it gets too hard and you have to chip in. But a woman that expects everything from that man leads to that. And a man that expects a woman to be a slave leads to domestic violence and what have you. So I think until we change that mentality.
A lot of times the reason why this happens is because the men don't understand the women, and also probably the women still, you can't just say, these people, no matter how much you stay with them, from now till the end of the days, from now till the day that everyone parts this world, you can never know a person. I don't know you. As much as I think I know you, I still don't know you, because you're human. Change is constant. Yeah, because there are things that makes you happy, that makes you want to be with this person. You wake up one day and you not find that drive, that thing that makes you want to be. And before you know, when love fades, when you don't see that person the way you see them anymore, you start building resentment. And before you know it, because you're falling out of love and this person hasn't, and the fact that you keep seeing that person becomes like a disturbance to you. She becomes like a pest, or he also becomes, and then before you know, she starts abusing him, and probably he doesn't want to raise his hands to his woman, so he may listen, but emotionally he's going through something. A while back, I saw a comment on Instagram where a man came out to cry and didn't mention his name though, but the story was out there that his wife is abusing him. She beats him, she insults him, and he doesn't know what to do. She slaps him, and he doesn't know what to do. People laugh at him. People laughed, but then
because they expect him to be the
we have to take it seriously, because there are men that were built up and brought up in this way that they are taught to respect women. And I always believe that the man that respects his mother can respect another woman outside. I've seen men, standing up for women outside when they are being abused by people on the street. Simply because maybe a man tries to talk to you, you're not responding, or maybe because he wants to, you people got entangled in a bus and, maybe you just match and before you know he hits you. There are a lot of incidences like that we've seen men stand up for women. There are men that can't stand to see a woman being abused. We have seen lawyers that take up cases of such, Well, let's take some WhatsApp messages before we go. And then this message is coming from, even though you forgot to write your name, Shiro. He said the Nigerian government doesn't punish offenders. That is why women don't report their cases to any agency concerned. In some Asian countries, anyone caught with sexual abuse of a child will receive capital punishment. Our police in Nigeria messed up the process. Capital punishment is the answer. And then another message, it says, "Good morning, Trust TV. The problem is not far-fetched. Our religions and traditions see the woman as an inferior being who has no right in whatsoever. This is the scenario the woman folk has found herself in. Definitely, unless this belief is eradicated from our minds, the idea of seeing the world as man's world will persist till eternity." I mean, Maryam just mentioned that, changing our mentality towards certain situations that we deal with, and, always understanding. I mean, to me, the major one thing is love is not enough.
Of course.
There are a lot of things that you have to put in. And I won't be able to see a man being abused. I love my dad. I'm a daddy's girl.
I know that about you.
Regardless of him not being here, but the love I have for my dad, I have extended it to my brothers, to whoever it is I have come across. Why I'm saying this is it takes a lot. Just like a woman is looking for a man that loves his mother, and she feels, okay, if he loves his mother, he won't hurt me because he'll feel some sort of way, hurting me. So men also have that kind of expectation. So there are men, I've heard them saying, I can't marry a mommy's girl, I can't marry a daddy's girl. But then at the same time, you have no idea that daddy's girl, how she can care for you, how she would love you, how she will treat you. You don't know how that mommy's girl, because for some they said every little fight she will reach out to the mother. So I don't want stuffs like that, So which sometimes, yes, I totally believe that you don't take everything home. You can share with your friends outside, but don't take it home. Because true. Your family can hate your partner. Could be your girlfriend, could be your boyfriend, could be your husband.
But changing mentality.
Exactly. So a whole lot that is, in this conversation. We'll definitely look at other issues regarding to men being abused. Definitely, subsequently, we'll bring in people to talk about how men are being abused. And whether we like it or not, Mr. Abasekon has already mentioned that women are important, they are vulnerable, so as are men. And he made mention of women are very smart and intelligent. And also, Olga mentioned that success, when you see a successful man, there's always a woman behind that.
That's true. I believe that's true, and like I said, we should change our thinking. We should be I think most Nigerians are myopic-minded. When it comes to rape, we always blame the victims.
Yeah.
Why you not dressed
Why you dressed this way? Yeah.
Why did you go to the guy's side? Why did you give him attention? A lot of things. You hear them talking about, even with the elites.
You can't blame the parents also for questioning the kind of dresses you wear.
Yeah, in as much as that is important, sometimes it's not even. I have seen a case where the man said she's always well covered, and that was why he abused her, to see what she's covering.
A while back, even Mr. Abasekon, we've actually had a conversation on dressing. How women tend to dress, to go to churches, to go to places that they're not. I mean, we had a very lovely conversation on that, and trust me, whether you like it or not, no man in their right senses will even post you to the whole world to see the woman that he's interested in.
That's true.
I mean, I have that belief, and I've had a conversation with a lot of men, and they say, oh, I can't show my woman to the world. I'm jealous of her. I'm protective of her. I don't want other men to see her. And for some women, they want to be posted. They want to be shown to the whole world that I am the first lady. I'm the woman in his life. But then a man that really loves you and that is protective of you and is obsessed about you, or he's jealous of you, would not show you to the world, and so he wouldn't want to see you exposing your body for people to see, because it should be something sacred. It should be cover yourself. That way you can even attract people. They want to see what is covering. They will be curious. They want to. For some people, that can even push them to even get married to you. But when you are always exposed, you can't help. They say dress how you want to be addressed. When you dress anyhow, you go out.
Your dressing speaks about you first before anything.
So whether we like it or not, there are people that have that mentality that any lady that is dressed anyhow, she will be treated anyhow. But for some men, they will still respect you because regardless, you're a woman.
It's better to dress modestly and modestly than the other way around.
Well, we really appreciate your contributions this morning, for your WhatsApp messages as well, for those that tried to call and the network was, not allowing them to reach out to us. We really do appreciate you. We're always here from Monday to Saturday to be on your screens to discuss with you, to give you the platform for you to air your opinions and also contributions, also solutions to certain societal issues that affect us. Well, let's go on a quick break and when we return, it's time for us to take a look at another aspect. If you remember last week, we had a doctor join us to talk to us about the myths and misconceptions about PCOS. Now we have someone that has a foundation that, deals with women with PCOS and also will help women with fertility issues. So stay with us after this break.